5-1-0 at home. They have yet to surrender a goal, outscoring the opposition at the Camp Nou 26-0. Needless to say, that is a record.
Well, to go, of course. Very, very hard players and hard fans. He's in here.
Chance across and just in front of the diving Messi. Rebound in front and almost falls to Messi's boot again.
Wonderful play down that right side by Barcelona, cutting apart. And Fabregas it is, it provides this wonderful cross. Nice ball by Alves, and then Fabregas sees his target beautifully, and Leo just cannot extend himself. It's a wonderful invite. Messi stretches in, comes in sliding, just misses it. It's a fair attempt.
Alonso lurking nearby.
Oh,
that's dangerous. That's a goal.
That's brilliant is what it is, Phil Shane. It's absolute pinpoint accuracy from Javier Hernandez, better known as Xavi. X marks the spot, and Piqué knows exactly where it's going to be. It is an absolute perfection of a free kick. Inviting, enticing, and Piqué never going to miss this. Of course, he was a Zarogoza player. Manchester United loaned him out to Zara for 20-odd games, and then he's back in the farmhouse, and this is why. Wonderful from Xavi. It just doesn't get any better than that. It's perfectly drawn up on the practice field. He knows where it should be, and there you go, the ball dropping in so perfectly. He's just got to glance it in with the big eyebrows, and wonderful celebration, and a lovely.
Weaves it in for Xavi, poked off his boot. Nice turn, and there you take a look at what the Portuguese man can bring. It's out wide for Juan Carlos, pops up, Postiga drives the shot, and Piqué wobbled by it as he blocks it wide.
Played by Carlos on this streaking counter-attack.
Never sure which direction the bullet's coming from if you're the goalkeeper.
Watch just that, the bullet's curve.
Xavi got the last one, he'll try it again, but just too much bend.
Fresh as a daisy, a wonderful run by Alexis Sanchez, but Leo just in too much of a hurry to get in, a bit too heavy with it.
He's in for Messi. He tried for the left foot and pays the price. Sweeps it back to his right, on his left, wrong side of the pipe into the side netting.
Are we not entertained? When he fails, it's mesmerizing. Imagine what it would have been like had he converted this chance. Look at this, people. Wonderful here. Lovely ball from Cuenca. He goes with the outside of his left foot instead of the right slingshot, and then he takes it back again, and then he goes on the inside and then the outside and tries to squeeze it in. And the boss.
Zarogoza dodged the blade, though. This for Cesc.
Lovely.
Laid off by Alves, falls for Messi, slapped away Roberto, rebound, deflects, rebound Sanchez, and a kick save, Roberto again.
Fabulous from the 6'4" goalkeeper Roberto Jimenez Gago. Ex-Atleti Madrid man comes up trumps 3 times. He denies Messi and the rest of the gang. Here he comes out, saves this one. Fabregas comes out, and again Dani Alves, Sanchez hammering at the goal scorer's door so many times.
Alexis.
He's in.
Messi again
Magic!
with just the left. This time a kick save, Lanzaro. Rebound, Maxwell, and his shot saved.
Trying to gild the lily again, Lionel Messi, trying to put the finest of touches on and make absolutely sure. And again here, Alexis sets him up, and there's that second, third touch. He's really just waiting for the window to open. And that beautiful control, magnetizing the ball to him, but every time he pulls the trigger, there's a Zara defender there.
Will it work? So far, just above the relegation zone. Cesc, back heel, slapped away by Roberto. Good idea from Sanchez. Kept alive. Dani Alves takes it himself and sends it into orbit.
Wonderful setup And of course, Lionel Messi at the heart of everything that Barcelona do well. When it comes back to Sanchez, it's a bit of a slap shot. See the wonderful feedback, and he slaps through it instead of striking right through the ball with his instep. It's the safe shot for Sanchez, but it's...
Chance for Messi, slaloms through, runs into Mateus. Cuenca. Oh, beautiful ball. Messi, left foot, not going to stop that one.
Does it the witching way, Lionel Messi. Brilliance on steroids again. The run, wonderful. The finish, impeccable. Leo, ruthless once again. Wouldn't give you the smell off his cologne when he's got the goal in his sights. He feigns the back of the net beautifully. Fabregas leads him. He's just level by the looks of it, but that wonderful hesitation. And he could find the needle in the haystack by his sense of smell. He's so fine-tuned into it. And look how quick, in that slow motion, people. When you go back on your fancy machines, don't slow it down.
He takes 3 steps where others might only take 1. And when you think about it from a Zarogoza perspective, they were inside, almost through. They were about 120 seconds away from surviving the first half by a goal.
Fabregas should have scored this one. This is a bad miss by the ex-Arsenal man, and he knows it. His run is immaculate. Wonderful ball bent in from Maxwell, and he just needs to make contact. And again, here's a setup for the goal. Is he onside? I believe he's onside, people. Lovely ball from Fabregas. There's that pirouette, the wonderful hesitation, the lovely turn and touch. That goal.
Could have had a hat-trick before.
Half-time, thoroughly entertaining football. Zara doing the best, but they like the little Dutch boy.
And we are underway to start this second half.
Well, Barrera was carrying a little bit of an injury.
Minutes this year. One of the unsung members of their youth team, but fills a gap and fills it well. Into the center, lays it off. Cesc continuing the run. Falls brilliantly, but falling even more brilliantly was Roberto to slap it wide.
Fabregas still laying on the deck. Cannot believe his luck with keeping this scoreline down. Take a look again. Cuenca turns, feeds it back to Messi. Messi instantly sees it, and that's wonderful goalkeeping. Perfect pass for Fabregas. He knows instinctively where the ball should be. Again, because how the hell do you get through that defense there is just beyond me.
Juan Carlos trying to go around Alves, drops it to the spot, and now it's still loose and tackled away from Ruben Michael by who else? Carlos Puyol.
It's Michael who actually strikes this one initially. It's a lovely pullback. A nice ball played in. Carles comes across right at the end.
The FIFA Player of the Year and the more traditional Ballon d'Or. Coming through again, Lafitte dancing around Maxwell and just over the bar.
Piqué nearly picks his pocket, but Lafitte, his drive and his skill gets him past. Wonderful by Maxwell to try to get there. Piqué looked as if he'd knocked it away. Literally pickpocket.
Wall looked like off Postiga. Launching it into the middle, headed down Keita. There's Puyol, and knocked in. They're gonna count it. And actually, Carlos Puyol, not sure if he got that final touch.
He didn't get the final touch, but it doesn't matter. It's all down to the battle hard Carlos Puyol, but look at this ball fed into Keita. This is the genesis of it, and I think it's from Fabregas, because it is a fabulous ball. Fabregas, I believe it is, who hangs it up and saying, come and win this for Keita. And Keita answers the bugle and provides a great opportunity for Carles. But take a look at it again. This is a lovely ball here. played in, and it is indeed the number 4. Fabregas sees it, and look, he hangs it up beautifully for Keita. Can you win this? He purposely flights it up beyond the number 3 for Keita to rise above, and he does so beautifully, and it's just hammered home. But wonderful by Keita to get over the back of Paredes. Callas would have been crawling on his belly trying to punch this into the back of the net, and then it's Lanzaro, sadly, who scores an own goal. But the real compliments deserve to go to Fabregas for that.
They'll face is Real Madrid. How do they play? Messi dances around Mateus, slots it in for Iniesta, an off-balance poke that just goes wide by inches.
Just sublime, imaginative football from Lionel Messi to set up Andres Iniesta. Teases it past Roberto, but a little bit too wide of the target. But look at this by Messi again. Rifling across, the pot shot's on, he ignores it, and then that's a real reach in.
Onzio, Mascherano type roll. In for Cuenca, thought about passing, but saw a gap to the end line, sweeps it back, deflected, diving header, and the drought is over.
Fabulous by Cuenca. When we see it again, he sets up the kid. El Guaje, the ex-Zarogoza man, sinks the dagger into his old teammates with his header, but it's Cuenca that is the supplier, and do they know it? The Adam's apple bounces up to the top. He supplies it beautifully. You think it's got away from Cuenca when he drives to the dead ball line, and he just doesn't hammer it across. He knows where David Villa is. When we see it again, he picks him out. Cuenca gets fed this ball from a bad clearance here, out of the back from Mateus, but then Cuenca drives past him again and then pulls it back beautifully. It takes a deflection from Ponzio to set up the header, but would have arrived at El Guaje's feet anyhow. But wonderful from this wonderful Adam's apple on the run. And a William Tell finish to split the apple. Cracker. Wonderful goal for number 4.
Always looking for the gap.
Oh.
He finds it on the pass from Alves. Messi tries to drop it back. Loose for Cuenca, and his debut sails high.
Wonderful by Dani Alves to initiate this, and the ball into Messi is against the cut of the grass. A wonderful run through, and this is where it leads to Messi dancing around the defender to get past and pull it back for Cuenca. Can it strike it home?
Mateo getting his hip in the way again.
Yeah. Young Cuenca, and overall for Barcelona, a really good night. Setting them ahead nicely ahead of their trip in the Champions League game against AC Milan. Piqué was that led the charge.